What's up, YouTube family? Welcome back to my channel, Daddy Time in the Kitchen. And today we're making some grilled Cajun salmon and dirty rice. For the ingredients, I'm using 1/4 teaspoon of cumin, 1/4 teaspoon of celery seed, and 1 tablespoon of paprika. I also have a 1/2 teaspoon each of salt and pepper, 2 tablespoons of Creole seasoning. And now, in order to season my salmon, I'm using 1 tablespoon of lemon pepper, 2 tablespoons of Creole seasoning, and 2 packs of Sazon seasoning. I also have 2 cups of long grain rice. I have a whole salmon that I've already cut up into portions. 2 cups of beef broth, and then 1/4 each of yellow and green bell peppers that I diced up. I have a pack of Italian sausage, and this was actually 2 pounds, but for the recipe I only used 1 pound, so just half of this package was used. And then I have a 1/2 of onion that I diced up. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, it's time to get this salmon seasoned, so I'm going to start with my Creole seasoning. Next, I'm going to add some lemon pepper. And then finally, I'm going to add my 2 packs of Sazon. And that's going to give it the nice color that you'll see towards the end of the video when the salmon is cooking. Right here I'm just adding, that's about 2 tablespoons or about 1.5 tablespoons of some olive oil. So I just want to get this nice and wet so that all of the seasonings will stick to the salmon. So what I'm going to do is, after the salmon gets these hands, after I mix it all up and get all of those ingredients nice and merged together, I'm going to put this in the refrigerator and let it marinate for about 2 hours before I put it on the grill. Right now you can see that those seasonings are mixing well together, and that salmon piece is just dripping with flavor. I wish you could smell the amazing aroma that's coming right now, and I haven't even put it on the grill or started cooking yet. Alright, we're gonna move into the next phase where remember, instead of using the whole 2 pounds of sausage, I only used a pound, which was roughly half. And right now I'm just going to get this browned up nicely. And again, the aroma that's coming from this Italian sausage is amazing. It's filling the house with some of that goodness smell that's coming from this sausage. You don't have to use Italian sausage. You can use ground beef as well. I just happen to choose Italian sausage for the dirty rice dish this time, just because of the flavor. I love the flavor that it gives off, and the amazing taste. So right now I'm adding my olive oil. I'm getting ready to saute the onions as well as the green and yellow bell peppers. And I'm just going to give those a quick mix and let them saute and mix in with the sausage until it gets nice and soft. All right, this is coming together nicely. The bell peppers and the onions are starting to soften, and I wish you had smell-o-vision because the smell that is coming out of this pot is absolutely amazing. So right now it's time for me to add my beef broth, and again, this was 2 cups of beef broth that I'm adding, and I'm prepping for the rice. So right now I'm just adding the liquids. Now I'm going to add the salt and pepper blend. I also have my mix of cumin, celery seed, and paprika. And then I'm also going to add my Creole seasoning. Alright, I'm just going to give this a nice stir. Let all of the melody of flavors blend in together. And I'm going to bring this up to a boil. And once it starts to boil, then I'm getting ready to add my rice in next. Alright, right now you can see that it's boiling nicely. So this is my 2 cups of rice that I'm adding. You know, again, this was the long grain rice. So I'm going to give this a nice mix. And then now that my pot is boiling, I'm actually going to lower this down to low and put the top of my pot back on and let this just cook on low for about 20 minutes, and then I'll check on it to see if it's ready. While my rice is cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and get the grill heated up. Right now you can see that I have it on high, and I'm just letting the temperature get up to probably it was about 400, 450, and I have all 3 grates that are on right now. And you can see I've already added the salmon, and once I put the salmon on, I actually reduced the heat down to a low. But I just wanted to give you a quick visual so that you can see I'm letting it get a nice sear on each side right now. That I'm going to just let it cook on low heat for about 5 minutes on each side. Right now I've already flipped it over. You can see the nice grill marks. And it's almost ready to take out and put on the plate. And you can see the nice color that I was talking about earlier from the Sazon. It has a nice rich color to it. The smell coming off of this grill is fire right now. The rice is done, and this was after about 20 minutes. Just look at the richness of the color that it has. It looks just very moist. You can see the bell peppers that are in there. You can see the onions that are in there. And again, this rice it's not dry. It is extremely moist. So you just really have to take your time and just let it cook. Again, I brought it up to a boil. Then once I poured the rice in, reduced it to a low, and just let it simmer on low for about 20 minutes. This is the final dish. You can see that the rice and the salmon just came out very moist. The salmon just has a nice rich color to it. The sausage again just gave the dish that perfect kick that the rice needed. At the end I just garnished with some fresh parsley just to give it a nice visual. But this dish was absolutely amazing. My family enjoyed it. Daddy time in the kitchen is done. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Take care and have a blessed day.